Next we got a money one, bro. Money one. Money is already printed. Here's how to get it. Gotta get some money. You want some money? I want some money.
Oh, Z.
Trying to get that bag. Yeah, boys ready?
Yes,
I bet.
Out there. You just gotta go get it. Nah, for real. This is one of the most important lessons that I've ever learned in my life, and it changed my whole entire perspective about getting to some money. For my entire life as a kid growing up, money was always so scarce. We always felt like we could never get money. We always felt like we had to slave for it for hours, weeks, and months just to get a little bit of it. And one day, I came to this striking realization that I want to talk about in this video. And it's the principle that the money is already out there, bro. The money is already out there. You literally just have to go get it. When you start to look at money in this way, it becomes so much easier to get it. And I can give you a story that really explains this way better. Let's say you want to get rich, right? 9 times out of 10, you're thinking about it from this point of view that you want to go out there and make as much money as possible. Well, bro, it's not possible to make money. You don't have a money printer, you don't have no machine to go generate it. The only way that you're going to be able to get money in your pocket is if you earn that money. And how do you earn money? Well, you earn money by providing value to people. This car that I'm driving, this is a multi-$100,000 car. This car is adding value to my life. It makes me happy. It makes me feel cool. I love driving it. It's super fun. I paid them boys what it's worth. They didn't force to put it in my garage. They didn't take the money out of my wallet. It's the same for you. So you're sitting here trying to spend your whole life trying to figure out how to get rich. But what are you actually doing for the people? What are you actually giving back to the world? The money is already out there, but what are you doing to go and get that money? Sure, you might be hustling, bro. You might have a 9 to 5 job and you might be busting your butt. And that's a good way to earn some money. But if you want to earn the real money, you want to get to that level where you're making 6 figures, 7 figures a year, you got to solve a 6 or 7 figure problem. Now,
oh
you can
God.
locally or you can look at this across the globe. I think for a lot of you guys, you should start by looking at the local problems. Right now, I'm driving through my neighborhood. I just moved to this nice little neighborhood a couple years ago. And right away, I'm looking at Buddy's windows on this house. His windows are disgusting. He's living in a $2.5 million house, but his windows got fingerprints and smears all over them. They look disgusting. Well, if I was dead broke, I would say, hey, he's got a Porsche out front. He's got a $2 million crib. If I go up to his house and I offer him to clean his windows for free and I do a good job, well, guess what? Now I added value to his life. Now I solved his problem. And you know what? Even if he didn't pay me the first time, you can bet your bottom dollar that the next time he's gonna call me and he's gonna do the job, and I'm actually gonna get paid for that because I added value to his life. I earned some money. He had the money. I just went out there and I got it. The money is already out there. You don't need to try to create new money. You need to figure out. One of my favorite sayings ever was from this guy, Grant Cardone. He's like, who's got my money? I love that. I don't know why I love that so much, but it really changes your perspective because it's like, damn, you don't need to come up on some brand new money. You just need to find who's got your money and figure out what you can do to get them to give it to you. That's as simple as it is. I made my first million from doing e-commerce. What do I do with e-commerce? Well, I found a problem that people had at scale, which was struggling with sleeping every single night. It was a problem that I had. And I found a product that solved that problem, which was a sleep mask with little cushion headphones built in. And then I just put that product in front of those people using paid advertising. And we sold a bunch of them. We sold millions of dollars worth of that product. And then I went on to sell that freaking company. Who's got my money? Well, those 30,000, 50,000 people have my money. And sure enough, we had a fair exchange of value. And each one of them gave me 40, 60, even $100 just for solving their problems.
Mhm.
This is exactly what I want you guys to take from this video, is that the money is already out there. The Federal Reserve every single day is printing millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars that is getting distributed into the ecosystem. And yet you can't get a penny of it. Why? Why can you not get to the money? It's simple. It's because you don't have anything that you're doing that's valuable to the world. And it's a tough pill to swallow. I'm sorry to tell it to you like this, but it's the truth. So how can you get to that point where you can have some value? How can you get to that point where you can do something positive for society? You got to build yourself up, man. You got to educate yourself. You got to pick a field that you feel like there's opportunities. And again, this can be local or this can be worldwide. This can be cleaning windows or this could be doing e-commerce at scale. And you need to take the time to get really freaking good at that thing. So good that you can extract value from the world and get your money. Getting $1 million is actually not that hard. And I know that sounds crazy. I had to sacrifice so many years to do it. But once I got it, making the next million was one of the easiest things I ever did. It took me 10 years to get to $1 million. It took me 6 months after that to get to my next million. And then it took me 3 months after that to get to my next million. This month, I'm doing close to $1 million in 1 month because I understand it now. Shout out to Lethal Shooter. And what I understand is that the money is already out there. So all you got to do is figure out what you can add to the world, figure out what value you can bring to the table, and you're going to get you a little piece of it, bro. I'm telling you, man.
So, value. I think sometimes people go into the wrong spaces. So it just depends. Like, what would y'all say is a reasonable time frame for someone to gain a skill set that provides value, sell it to those people, and get to, say, $30K a year? How fast do y'all think that happens? Generally.
I don't know if it's like a time period, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it kind of varies depending on your output, discipline. Maybe you need a little bit of luck. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna take some time for sure though, man. You know?
Like he said, it's 10 years for his first million. 10 years for his first million.
Yeah.
People don't see that ROI, bro. The ROI, they don't see, okay, why would I sacrifice 10 years of my life to pursue this thing that is outside of the job board?
Yeah.
Why would I go learn a skill when this could possibly take me 10 years? What? I don't have 10 years.
Right.
You definitely do have 10 years.
You definitely do.
We talking about 30K though. I feel like you can really like, if you really
30K
want
is very,
to,
very easy.
Yeah, that's
very,
what I'm saying. Like, if you talking about 30K, like if you really want to, bro, it's not gonna take that long, bro. You can get 30K in your first year.
Yeah, but a lot, bro. More businesses than you think don't pass 10K in their first year.
I mean, okay, let me say second year.
You don't pass 5K in their first year. I'm talking about this person went. They didn't have any background. They went and got a skill. They're bringing it to the market. They're trying to build up their business. Even if they are adamant about going up to people, about honing in their skill, like the first year, you don't know anything. So bro, you'll be surprised how many businesses in their first year don't make more than $2,000, bro.
$2,000. Yeah, let me say second year though. I guess that first year can just be like a learning year, you know. But by that second year, you for sure can hit that 30K. I will say, I feel like credit is a cheat code. If you really learn how to leverage your credit, you can make that 30K in the first year for sure.
For sure.
That's a
you know what to do, for sure.
If you know how to leverage it like properly.
That's what I was about to say too. Like I remember you told me a couple weeks ago, Rush, you was like, it take money to make money, you know what I'm saying? So once he got to his first million, he said it took him 3 months to make his next million because he already done had that money. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So imagine if people like he will just give you his money basically.
Yeah.
Because you get to a point where you just once you make the money, you just give your money to make money, and you incoming with your business, you can be the one that they're giving their money to. Because he just wants to give his money for his money to work. You need money, so that's where you come in. Like, hey, I'm credible. Let me get some of your money. I'm gonna make this happen, and then I'm gonna give you your money back with interest.
Yeah. It's that value exchange. Like I started realizing money is like an exchange system of like energy, basically.
Yeah,
Like,
literally. Wow, yeah.
Nah, dead ass. Dead ass.
That's crazy.
But so the way that he's using money to make money is by paid advertisement. Paid advertisement, if you know how to work it, can bring you a lot of money. And it's a cheat code. It's just like, okay, if I can put out this piece of content and hope that it reaches 100,000 people, but then I can put up this amount of money to ensure that it gets to those amount of people. And then it's about, making the right advertisement so that your money is being spent wisely. But yes, it does take money to make money, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It can take money, but it can also take time.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't got no money, that don't mean you can't get no money because you could just put in time. You know? Or a skill. You could have less time and you could have less money, but if you got a skill, you can just put in a little bit of time with that skill. You gotta have something though. Can't have nothing.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Can't be no bum.
And just whatever you do, do not look at $1 million like it's a lot of money. I promise you, it's not.
Do y'all look at $1 million as a lot of money?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say yeah and no.
This nigga out of touch.
I don't look at it as unattainable, that type of a lot of money. I look at it as like this money can like change my life.
Yeah, I feel like he's out of touch to even say don't that it's not. I mean, if he's saying don't look at it like it's a lot of money as far as like go strive for more, then cool. But if he's saying like, bro, that's not a lot of money, I think you're out of touch. Because yes, it is a lot of money. Like that's literally life-changing money for a lot of people.
Yeah, I think he probably. I mean, I'm not gonna speak for him. We don't know, but he probably is saying it in more of like a mindset thing, like the desperation that you have when you think it's a lot, or the difficulty that you place into the process when you think it's a lot or you think it's difficult. So I can kind of understand it, but bro, I honestly, bro, I don't think $1 million is a lot of money, bro. I don't think it is. Okay, if we're talking about $1 million cash just sitting on the table, okay, yeah, that's a lot of money. But when I'm talking about like lifetime earnings type thing.
Oh no, of course not.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like people touch more. How much y'all think like an average person touch in their lifetime? I feel like it's more than $1 million.
I would say $1 million maybe.
What are you talking about? What are we saying? Bro.
Right. Average person touching their whole life.
Bro, you literally just said out of touch. You live in the United States. Did you just say an average person makes $1 million over their lifetime?
Average American.
Average American, that's one place on earth. That's insane.
Yeah. But
that is insane.
That's what I was referring to, the Americans.
For sure.
I feel like outside of America, yeah, it'd be a lot lower.
Tons lower.
Yeah, they be out there paying $200 for rent.
Bro, what's 10 times 100? $1 million? Bro, nah, it's raps. Yeah. Most of the world is not touching more than 500 to 600K in their lifetime, bro. Yeah. More than 200, 300K in their lifetime, bro. You'd be surprised, bro.
Wait, how much did you say?
There's more people in the slums than people in mansions. Fuck are we saying?
How much you think average person in the world touch?
Google it.
I'm a Google it, but just by estimation, bro, I'll say less than Like in the entire world, bro, less than 400K, bro.
Yeah,
Less than
think about that
400K.
story you had just told us about you talking to that man
Oh, yeah.
Africa.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I gotta take.
So,
See, like I can't. I'm out of touch with that. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even.
yeah.
I wasn't even taking that into consideration. And people are out here making $10 a month. So
yeah,
but as far as like an American, bro, I feel like people touching about
okay.
Around $1 million.
Check this out.
Probably more than $1 million.
So according to Georgetown University, the median lifetime earnings for an average American worker is around 1.7 million across a lifetime.
See.
So, bro, all of these are only talking about the United States, bro. None of these are even talking about globally. Person globally. Dang, why didn't I should have just
Ask ChatGPT.
Okay, so global wealth, bro, it's not. So they're saying, according to the available data, the average person globally earns around 1 million over their lifetime, though this figure can vary significantly depending on factors like country. Bro, this is cap. They don't actually measure that.
That's not credible at all. That's not even a statistic.
Bro, if this is one place and there's other rich places, there's richer places than the United States, but that's most people is not touching more than 400K in their lifetime, bro.
Yeah.
So with that being said, $1 million is a lot of money.
Yeah, but I just don't think it is, bro. Just me personally, I don't think it is, bro.
Bro, like I seen something like, oh no, I'm not. Just keep watching. I ain't gonna.
Like maybe it's because I have a piece of paper that says more than 1 million, so I've conditioned my mind to look at that and act normal with it. Maybe that's what it is. A piece of paper though, not real life. On the way though.
$1 million is going to change your life. I'm not arguing that with you for a single second.
Oh, okay.
But when I say it's not a lot of money, go look at the number that the United States is currently in debt right now.
Oh yeah.
Just go have a look at that number.
Y'all want to check that out?
Yeah.
What y'all think it is? Guess.
$400 trillion.
Wow, I was finna say 3 billion.
What? Are you crazy?
Nah, bro. We're trillions in debt, bro.
What you said? 400 trillion.
Bro, 336. Where is it at? 30. Bro.
Dang. Wait, what's the year? Like, what's that first year?
The first year
I can't.
Is 1924. Wow. 1924, we were $395 billion. Wow. Bro, 1944, we were 3.6 trillion. 2000, we were 10 trillion. And now we are 35 trillion.
Bro, money is fake, bro.
Yeah, bro. This is a J curve, by the way. Low key. This is a J curve. So yeah, bro, I just really have come to terms with the fact that somebody can push a button and make something appear in my account. So
bruh, dude, so I went back to school last week, right? And I had like a remainder balance on my account for school. So I went into financial aid thinking like I was gonna have to take out a loan. Like I was low-key upset. And I talked to the lady and she was telling me that, yo, she asked me, she was like, you about to graduate? I'm like, yeah, I'm graduating in May. She was like, bro, Georgia got a grant for people about to graduate where they give you like $2,500. I'm like, what? So she signed me up, bro. And literally in the click of a button, bro, everything was going. And I was thinking, I'm like, bro, if she didn't click that button, I would be in debt right now.
Yeah.
I wasn't even aware of this grant or nothing, but like one button, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, ever since then, I've been just thinking, like, what? Like, One button determines my fate.
That's actually insane.
It's kind of like a tree with vines, bro. Like you got the tree that prints the money, and then you got all the avenues that the money goes across, and you got to just tap into the avenues. Grants are an avenue of getting money, especially for nonprofits. They get millions and millions of dollars, sometimes billions of dollars.
Yeah. And that's what people not aware of too. I ain't gonna lie, like grants, bro. Like finding grants. Like it ain't even gotta be a loan. Like it don't even gotta be a loan. They could literally just be a grant. Like they could just but you gotta qualify for shit, you feel me? But I'm pretty sure it's something somebody can qualify for to get a grant.
Most definitely.
And
the million is like the last decimal of that number. There's so much money out there. So much. So therefore, if you look at it as a lot, you're always going to feel that it's a lot. But if you look at it as a little, which it actually is, then you can start to theorize and say, okay, how can I get a piece of this? Like, I can't stress this enough. I'm just driving around my neighborhood right now. I see these people, maybe a group of 10 people just on a walk right now. And I only can think, I'd be waving at him and shit. They're like, I wonder what sport he plays. I wonder what rap song he created. No, I'm just kidding. But when I drive around this neighborhood, every house in my neighborhood is like 5 million or above. Every single one of these people was not special. They bleed the same blood as me. That's how I like to look at it. Like you see all these little cribs like this, you know, nice houses, bro. Like decent cribs. Every single one of these people was not special. They literally just found some problem in the world and solved it. Maybe there was a doctor. Maybe they sold a product. Maybe they were a coach. Maybe they were an athlete. I don't know what it was, but it was a simple problem that they solved, and they just got good enough to solve it for enough people where they got paid. So before I get too deep into this yap session, man, it's a simple lesson today. It's a very simple lesson. The money is already out there. You just got to go get it. The money is already printed. You just got to go get it. And how do you get that money? Well, you have to provide value to the world. You have to earn that money. You can't make it. You can't steal it. You have to earn that money. And you can do that by becoming a person of value that has something to provide to the world. It can be something as simple as washing windows or cleaning cars, or it can be something as advanced as curing cancer or doing brain surgery. Whatever it is, find your thing before it's too late and get to work on that thing as soon as possible so that you can get good enough to actually make money doing it. And I'm telling you, man, you're going to get you a little slice of the pie. $1 million is nothing. Once you start getting some money, you realize how little $1 million actually is. And I really believe that all of you are capable of doing that number if you listen to what I had to say in today's video. So, I mean, I don't come from shit, bro. I'm driving around in a freaking 720S McLaren in one of the nicest neighborhoods of Miami. I don't belong here. I wasn't supposed to make it here. But it's because I figured out this principle that I was able to get to this level. And hopefully, you know, make it to an even higher level. I would like to have a SF90 next year. Not that it matters, but it's just fun. It's like a little game, you know? So with that being said, y'all, go get you $1.
Bro, biggest part about that video was just like acquiring value and the value exchange. Value exchange is how you are gonna get money. And bro, there's sometimes where people literally provide very bad value and get a lot of money as well, and that goes into a different aspect of it, which is positioning yourself correctly. But
what you mean by bad value?
Bro, for example, someone can be worse at you at something but still make way more or get more people coming to them, you know? And it just goes back to like a lot of this stuff is perception, and perception isn't necessarily reality, but it is reality for those involved. So it's like learn the game, learn how to play the game correctly. One thing that you will learn about the game correctly is that credit is used for assets and not liabilities. If you use credit for something like Facebook ads and you optimize those ads and you get better at them and you are selling your offer through them, then you're learning a little bit more of the game. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just, okay, I provide value. That's one aspect of it. I think that'll get people to the starting point, but you know, it's way more to it. You can't just provide value, bro. Honestly, if it was about who provided the most value, there would be a lot more people that are poor right now that would be rich because they provide a ton of value. So it's value, positioning, perception, everything matters.
Like you said, I think it's mostly about the value in the spaces that's like problems. Cause he said like figure out a problem and solve it. So it was like I feel like maybe it's different layers or different tiers of value, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if it's a problem in the world or whatever, and you figure out that problem, you add value to that. And now it's no longer a problem, it's a solution. But if you just have value and this other person got the same amount of value as you, then you know what I'm saying? This really ain't.
Yeah. That's when all that other stuff comes in. It comes in relationships.
Yeah.
Comes in luck. Comes in chance, opportunity. Comes in positioning. Bro, all of this stuff matters. And he won't tell you. He's doing this video. He was probably doing that video for the people that haven't started yet. He won't tell you that the way to get to the point that he got to, you have to do everything to the T, to the same degree. You cannot do 3 parts and forget the 4th part. You have to do all of them. And that is how you break through that ceiling. But yeah, man, that was a good video, bro. Very informative, bro. Y'all got any thoughts about it?
I loved it, bro. I loved it.
Definitely open your mind. Get around some money, bro. Go to some high rises.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go check out some cars.
And start having conversations about money too, bro. Like this is something I've been realizing the past years that, you know, Black people, like we have a bad relationship when it comes to money from like our parents' belief system, and their belief system got passed down. I mean, their belief system basically came from their parents. So it's like a cycle.
Yeah, definitely talk about it.
Yeah, and like something I've been trying to I've been studying a little bit is just like financial trauma and stuff like that. Like, you know, you're a kid, you want some Jordans or whatever, your parents like, oh, when you get your own money, then you gonna buy them Jordans. So then like people really get their own money later down the line in the future. And now that's just what they buying because they couldn't do it when they was a kid. But like what type of value are those Jordans providing to your life? You feel me? So
yeah, bro. You have to. I don't know how you can expect to get $1 million if you're not talking to people that have made it, want to make it, have made 10 times that amount around that environment, bro. I don't know what doesn't click in your mind to think, oh, if I want money, I need to have money conversations. I need to have people around me that are talking about money so money can be on my mind. Think about the money, sleep with the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And then people be focused on looking like they got the money than actually obtaining the money.
Yeah.
I know I probably looking at my spot like Cyrus, like look at you, bro. Like you flexing, but like, bro, don't even worry about me, bro. I'm different, bro. I'm talking about y'all. Like y'all need to stop trying to look like y'all got the money, bro. Yeah, y'all need to y'all just need to go get that money.